How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing and showing you my 1956 Ford F100. So we're going to start with the front of the car. As you can see, we have different headlights in this car. It's not the original headlights. The original headlights didn't light up the road too well and they kind of looked old, so we imported these from America. They're new LED headlights and they have a cool halo ring around it so the road can be lit up really good. Now moving to the side of the car, let's start with the wheels. We have a 235 60 by 15 tire, and that wraps around a Team A-line 15-inch wheel, deep dish wheel. So we like the style of this wheel. It looks really 60s muscle car wheel, and it fits the car really well. Now on the back, we have a 275 by 60 15 tire wrapping around the exact same wheel, 15-inch Team A-line wheel. Same fitment, and it looks really good on a 50s car. Okay, so as you can see, we don't have the original engine in this car. We have a Ford Mustang Boss 302 V8 engine. We felt that this would be better than the original 6-cylinder straight six that we had in this car. It gives us more torque, more power, and it's a more linear power delivery. We felt that it's a faster engine. As you can see, we use this truck as a daily driver. It's better to carry loads. We don't have this car on the original chassis. We have it on a early 90s Ford Ranger chassis. We felt that it would be a more modern feel to the car, and it's more reliable and better for everyday use. Next, we're going to be talking about the transmission that we're running in this car. It's not a Ford transmission because originally this would have come with an automatic. This has a Toyota 5-speed gearbox. We felt that it would be better to carry the torque that this engine produces, and it will give a better feeling to the car, and who doesn't want a manual? Manual cars are obviously more exciting to drive, especially this big red truck. In the back, we're running a single axle Ford maxtrax LSD. We felt that it will be able to handle the power this engine creates, and it's also better for doing burnouts because now you have a single axle LSD. Okay, so next we're going to be talking about the braking system that we're running in this car. This is a BMW 5 Series braking system. We have it connected to the front, which is a BMW calipers with bigger rotors for better stopping, because it's a very heavy truck and it has a lot of power, so we need good stopping power. In the back, we're running brake drums, which we have there for better stopping in the back. That has a load actuator valve for better stopping. In the front, as you can see, we are running a huge aluminium radiator. We have this because we need better cooling for this car. It is a city car, so we're obviously always in traffic, so this car, we can't have it running hot, it needs to run cool. So we have a huge aluminium radiator connected to a aftermarket fan, single fan, that is able to cool this car down really well. And if you can see here, we have the exhaust system. You can't see it too well, but you can see it running to the back there. We have a 302 grade stainless steel exhaust running all the way to the back. It's running 4 resonators on it, and we can't have it too loud. The car is loud enough already. Without the resonators, it will be way too loud for driving in the streets. You can see we have a high pressure Bosch electronic fuel pump, which is connected to our monster of a carburetor, Holly carburetor. And obviously for that we need spark, so we have a MSD electronic ignition system to provide spark for that system. As you can see, we decided to go with a more sleek look on this car, so we decided to do a door handle delete. It looks really clean, and we decided to add in remote control actuated doors. So with the press of a button, we can open our door and not use a door handle. As you can see, this is the interior. We went with a really classic chromed out steering wheel and shifter, really cool die shifter. The interior is really clean in this car. It's minimalist, not much done, just kept it really nice black leather everywhere. The dash is custom painted with a little bit of sparkle on it, And as you can see, we have our gauges there, our 3 gauges. Middle one measuring our RPMs, side one measuring our engine temp, so we can make sure we're running this car at the right temperature and it's not overheating, because it is a city driving car, so it sits in traffic a lot, and we don't want it to heat up too much. And then we have our voltmeter to make sure we're running the right current throughout the car, as we have a really amazing sound system in this car. Okay, if you look in the back here, if we can move the seat forward, as you can see, we do have electric seats. This is from a Chrysler, so we're keeping that American theme. In the back here, we have a dual amp system. This amp controlling our speakers in the front. This is a Rainbow amp, Rainbow, the German brand, which is really good brand. So this amp here controls our tweeters and our mids in the front here. If you can see, there's our Rainbow tweeters and our Rainbow mids, giving really good sound quality in this car. And we have this car fully wrapped in sound deadening, so when we're driving on the road and we're playing our music, we don't hear any rattles and no road noises. In the middle here, we're running our Alpine deck with 2 custom switches on the side for the windows. We fully custom made this mounting for the radio, and we custom made the sound box. In the middle here, we have our 12-inch JL sub, which is hidden underneath, so it gives that really clean look. As you can see, we have a custom made printed out V8 logo to match the front logo of this car. And in the back here, we're running a fuel cell that's hidden away. That's a stock factory mount for it, but we integrated the fuel cell into the sound box, so it gives us the proper diameter we need to get the right sound out, and we hide away our fuel cell. And as you can see, there's our cluster there. That's a stock cluster for this car. Up here in the roof lining, we have a custom diamond stitched roof lining, which gives a really cool, 70s, 60s look for a classic muscle car. And we have this really cool rearview mirror that we have imported from America. So that's it for the interior. We did a lot. The sound is really amazing. I'll be showing you a clip now of what it sounds like, if I can find some non-copyright music to play on it. Okay, so I'm inside the car and I'm going to show you guys a little clip of what the sound system sounds like. Monkey. We've got a nice place down here for a phone. Very cool. Let's see how this sounds. Yeah, so bass is really good. I can't put it too loud because we're in an estate, so can't get in trouble with the neighbors. But yeah, sounds pretty good. Yeah, as you can hear, quite a bit of bass. And that's not even max volume. Max volume goes up to 30. I had it about 15, 18. But yeah, that's what the sound system sounds like. Okay, so as you can see, we're running quite a low stance on this car, not too low. We had to go through many different setups in this car to get the right stance. As you can see in the back, we had the rear fender rubbing on the rear tire quite a bit because the car was so low when we put load on the back. So now I think we have the perfect setup. It doesn't scrape anywhere as it used to. It's perfect ride height to drive around city driving, and it still looks really aggressive and low as a low rider should. Now, if you follow me to the rear of the car, as you can see, we're running 4-inch stainless steel exhaust straight through from the front. It's 4-inch, and we're running really cool aftermarket headlights, rear tail lights. And if we look at the bin of the car, we went for a really old school rat rod type bin. So we have the deteriorating wood in the back to give it that really 50s, 60s type look of a car. Okay, and that's our review on our 1956 Ford F100 pickup. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really appreciate the support, and that's it.